Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. So this is my first video of the year because I just moved houses, and I'll be honest with you, one of the main reasons I haven't filmed is because I didn't know where to film. I couldn't find my makeup. You know when you move, it's just like chaos. The time has come for my Project Pan 2021 intro. And I have everything lined up in front of me, and I'm very, very excited because I pre-planned this before I moved. I put everything that I wanted to pan before I moved. So thank you, future Samantha. I appreciate you. Let me know if you think of my little background. I just kind of did this like right now because I'm in my dining room and I've got nice natural lighting here. With Team Project Pan 2021, I like to do this one because you get to do a little bit of everything, which is what is suitable to me. I don't want to focus on like one thing, or I don't want to do like a niche or something. I just kind of want to do a bit of a full face, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I've collected a few different items. Before I get into the products, I haven't done it yet, but I will do measurements in my book, and I haven't bought a kitchen scale yet. That was one of my goals before I did this video, but I did not buy one because I forgot. So I need to buy a kitchen scale to weigh all the items. So I'm going to do this after filming, but by my next month's update, I'll have everything done. I promise you, okay? So let's start with my primers. I've got just two little samples that I want to finish. I've got the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer and the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. So this one's pretty full, but this one is probably half empty. And then I might roll in like a full-size primer late up once I finish these. With my foundation, I've just got one at the moment, and I want to say it's about halfway. But so this is my Maybelline Dewy and Smooth in the shade 115 Ivory. It's a little bit too pink for me. I'm wearing all my products today on my face, apart from my eyeshadow, but I'll let you know anyway. So yeah, it's about half full, but I do need to weigh it because you cannot tell by looking at it how far it is. So I'm gonna weigh that later. But yeah, I just wanna finish this. I've had it for a while. It's not my favorite, and I'm about halfway, so I just wanna like get it out, you know? My concealer is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in Swan. I do really like this, but it's massive. I've had it forever, and I just want to get it down. I used to use this as I used to have one concealer, and this used to be it. Can you believe that? So I bought this when it first came out. I was in love with it, but now I have a million concealers because I really got into makeup. And now this is one of many, but I do want to finish it. My goal is to finish it. It's going to take me a while because this is a huge concealer, but that is there. I'm estimating it's about 3/4 to half full. I don't know. I just can't tell, but we'll know one day. Next is my Nars Copacabana Illuminator. Look at it all falling down. Can you watch that? I might be able to mark this. I'm gonna go mark it. So this wasn't actually full when I bought it, so I haven't used half of it. I used about 1/4 of it, I'd say. I don't think I'll be able to finish this, I'll be honest with you. I might even try and use it as a primer. That might help actually. I would love to finish this by the end of the year, but I do know that this is a slow user. I've only ever used it, I think I've used it as a primer a couple of times. I might even try and like mix it into my foundation. It'll actually be very pretty with this one. Onto bronzers, I've actually got a few different ones. I go through bronzers, so I thought I could do this year. I think I couldn't really do it. Now this was one of my favorite bronzers. You cannot buy it anymore. I don't even think the brand exists anymore. It was one of the Makeup Revolution sister brands, Freedom. And this was my dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. However, you can't buy it, so the packaging is breaking. I've hit pan and I want to finish it. That is my goal. I'll probably use this more in winter. I don't anticipate for this to go quickly. I have another bronzer that I'll use more in summer. So, but this is something that I want to finish up in winter time because it's a little bit lighter, and I tend to go a little bit lighter in winter for obvious reasons. A lot of products that I have here are old, and I want to finish up essentially. My next is my Tartiest Pro Tartiest. Or is it Tartiest? People say Tartiest, but I say Tartiest. I don't know, you tell me what you think. So this is the Pro Glow, so it's the very dirty, well-loved. We've got the cream. I want to finish the cream. I actually love this. I'm wearing this bronzer today. See how it's a bit darker, it's more of my summer shade. I used to go ham on this. The formula of this bronzer is so buttery soft. You got to be careful though, because it can get a little muddy. You've got to really buff it out and not get too heavy-handed. And in terms of these, I usually use these as eyeshadows, and I actually do quite like them as eyeshadows. And I will use this as my highlighter to pan, because this is a nice highlighter. I'm wearing this one today. It's not too blinding, but it's still definitely there. So yeah, isn't my goal to hit pan on these. I'm not too worried about these because I use these, like when I travel, I will use this as my eyeshadow because it's got everything I need. But my goal is to pan this, and pan this. I don't like finish this, minimum pan this, but I think I can finish this because I'm good with bronzers. And I want to at least hit pan on this one. So I've had this for a really long time. I love it, but I need to focus on it. I need to get it out of my collection because it's a little bit bulky. Next is my contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Nasty. It's so gross, but it's well loved. So my main goal is this contour shade. When I tell you I have used this approximately 1 million times, I mean it. And I have not hit pan. It is the most tightly packed contour I have a product I could even imagine. It's insane. I'm not too focused on the bronzers, but I will give it a go. This is my main focus, and the powder here I want to finish up. I cannot use this. It's too dark for me. I might even take it out and see if a friend wants it. This highlighter is pretty pathetic. Yeah, there's actually no highlight in it. I could use it as an under eye powder actually, or an all over finishing powder. I'm going to see how I go. My main goal is I want to finish this by the end of the year, and it's going to be very hard. I've used a lot of it, but you just can't tell, and it hurts my feelings. I have this XX Revolution Indulgence Blush Palette. This is actually not old. This is quite new, but I want to give it a good crack. So this is, let me get the mirror out of the way. This is a blush palette. It's a very pearlescent blush. And some of the shades don't really show up much, and then some do. But I just want to kind of get good use out of it. I would love to finish a minimum of 2. I would love to finish 4, 6 if I'm an absolute gun. I don't know though, blush is hard for me. I don't use a lot of blush. I love blush, but I don't know if blush loves me. And then I've got one powder blush, and that is my Benefit Rockateur. I have 4 of these little blushes, and I have the 2 Hulas. I got the little travel set, and I love it, but I don't reach for it, and I don't know why, because they're actually stunning blushes. I picked this one because it's the most versatile color for me, and I like the color, and I'm wearing it today. I think it's very easy to wear every day. So I'm going to give that a good crack to pan, not finish. Pan is going to be hard in itself. Let's do lips and then eyes at the end. I don't know if this is too many lip products during a pandemic, and right now in New South Wales or Sydney. No, Sydney, isn't it? It's just Sydney. We have to wear masks everywhere, so this is the first time I've worn a lip product in approximately many weeks. I miss lipstick. Okay, so my lip, I have 2 lip liners. This is the one I'm wearing today, Maybelline Color Sensational Precision Lip Liner. I don't know if I'll finish it because it's a red. What's the shade? Oh, it's called Red, 50 Red. It's not my favorite because I just don't think it does anything. But I'd like to have at least half of it used by the end of the year. I don't know, red's hard. I'll give it a go. I've got to give it a go. And then my other one is the Mellow Cosmetics Lip Pencil in Harper. This is more of a deeper brownie kind of color. And I've actually used quite a lot of this. I do really like it, but I have noticed it's starting to break. I don't know if it's like broken in the actual thing, and every time I sharpen it a little bit chips off. So it's a bit annoying, but otherwise it's good because it's waxy, and you gotta have a waxy, creamy lip liner. So that is for my more nudie looks. Let's go with my gloss. It's the Lime Crime Carousel Gloss in Snowsicle. I'm pretty sure this doesn't exist anymore, it's so old. I tried to measure it and it's actually about halfway done. But the good thing about this product is I can kind of see. I just got to remember to keep it standing up. But yeah, I'm about halfway on this one. So I definitely will finish this. It's beautiful. It's clear with sparkles. So it's just cute. It's cute. I like it. Next, I have what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's the Lime Crime Red Velvet, and it's a liquid lipstick. And I've got this in here because I have two, if you've watched my videos before. I don't know what happened to me, but I accidentally bought two on 2 different occasions because I'm silly. And I want to finish this one. I want to finish it. These are my favorite liquid lipsticks of all time, Lime Crime Velveteens. Amazing, love them to death. I love them to death. I have like 50 million of them, approximately 50 million. So yeah, my goal is to finish this one. Next I have, I don't know if I want to put this in here because it's a product that I actually love. No, Sam, you've got a pan products you love too. I've had this for a really long time. It is my matte lipstick, satin lipstick in Rebel. Do you guys love this color as much as me? This is my perfect purple, in my opinion. It's my perfect purple. I love it deep, but there's still a little bit of color in there, purple. So this is where I'm at. I will put it in the book, obviously. I sell this at work so I can wear it at work because I can sell it. So my goal is to actually finish this by the end of the year. Lipsticks are very difficult. As I learned from last project pan, I didn't finish one lipstick. Granted that we're in a pandemic and there's not much lipstick going on. I just hope I can finish one lipstick this year. Why is it so hard? It's crazy. And then my last product is like an everyday product. It is the Benefit They're Real Double the Lip. It's got a darker tip and then like a lighter inner part, so it like almost does a lip lining for you. And it's just like a nice tint. So I'm gonna see how far I get with that. I don't know if I'll finish it, but we will see. You just don't know what the future's gonna bring, do you? Okay, I've got one brow product, but it's not an actual proper brow product. It's a Highbrow by Benefit. I got this in a pack. I didn't choose to buy this. And it's like a brightening, can you kind of see? Underbrow highlighting situation. I am wearing it today just to like brighten up under there and highlight it a bit. I'm gonna see how I go. This is pretty much full. So I'd like to use at least half of it. That would be really, really great. An eyeliner that I have is not that old, but I want to give it a hot shot. It's the Tony Moly. Oh God, I hate this sticker stuff. The Tony Moly Pearl Brown. So you've got the little brush and then the pomade. It's an eyeliner and it's like a brown pearlescent. It's very pretty, and I would like to, I don't know what my goal is for this, maybe half. It doesn't seem to be a very deep, huge pan, but eyeliner takes a long time, so we're going to see with that. I would say maybe half would be a good goal for me. Finish tip top, but half would be good. I've got this Australis Metal AF in Emerald, and it is a liquid duochrome situation. If you're Australian, you should probably know what they are. They're very pretty, and I've probably used maybe half of it. So I would really like to finish this. It's quite small. I just got to remember to use it because these tones are not what I usually go for. But my gosh, it's pretty. Drugstore duochrome, hard to find. Almost there, guys, almost finished. I have a mascara. It is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Luscious Full Fan Effect, and I am getting close to finishing it. So that won't take me too long to finish. Right, my eyeshadows are not that exciting because they're actually very old. So here, they're actually singles that I want to challenge myself to use more. These I used to use religiously before I really got into makeup. I just used to buy some singles and put them together. I used to use just one eyeshadow and I was done for the day. All of these three here are Kiko Milano that I bought in Paris. And then these 6 here are the old style Makeup Forever. These 2 I used the most, actually this one too. So I would love to hit pan. I don't think I'll hit pan on this blue here, but I'd like to hit pan on at least 4 by the middle of the year. So if we could go a good 8 by the end of the year, we'll see. I find eyeshadows really hard because I like to use different eyeshadows, and I do weekly makeup bags where I have a different eyeshadow palette every week. So we'll see how we go, but I would love to have a good crack at this because these were my holy grails a few years ago. So I want to kind of reignite my love for them and get back into them. And then lastly are 2 non-makeup products. I have the Omoraviza Queen of Hungary Mist. So it's just a nice facial mist, and I've used about 3/4 of it. Let's mark it. There we go. She's marked. And then lastly, I'm wearing it in my hair. I just don't know how to use it. I look so scraggly. The Ouai Wave Spray. I find it really hard to use salt sprays. Maybe because my hair is so long, it just makes it look tatty. I think if I had like a short bob, this would look really cute, but I want to finish this. So I'm about halfway. There we go. See how we go with that. So that is everything in my project pan. I'll have everything mentioned down below. And if you want to see my last year's project pan, I'll leave the playlist down below for you to watch as well. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.